I'll take care of this.
At number 6, we have Sword Wrath, which their avatar effect increases their training speed by 20%, which is not only really basic, but the build speed boost can be easily replaced by Leaf Skin or Training Haste. Just ignore the fact that it also stacks with Leaf Skin. And in Super Deathmatch, it makes the build speed boost irrelevant since units train essentially near instantly. And Sword Wraths themselves already have a fast build speed compared to other units, and you're likely going to need more gold compared to a faster training speed. Excuse me. And unless you're doing pure Sword Wrath spam, it's better to use a different avatar the avatar itself doesn't synergize with any spells other than Sword Wrath Rage. Even then, that's only boosting the Sword Wrath's damage, attack speed, and I think movement speed, but I could easily be wrong about that last part. At number 5, we have the Spiriton avatar, which gives a Spiriton his spear back after being thrown once 10 seconds have passed. The reason for it is because it not only requires either manual spear throw for it to get any use, or by using Spiriton Rage, but you can also just get the Spiritons their spears back by making them garrison. And said Spiritons, if you don't user control them and they throw their spears, they deal around 60 damage, which in comparison to how much user control does, that's equivalent to like a singular user controlled Sword Wrath hit. You need to upgrade the sword like I think like once or twice to get the same effect. And this doesn't really have any synergy, even for Golden Spiritons, because they already passively regain their spears after 10 seconds have passed. At number 4, we have the Archidon avatar, which gives a massive boost to user control Archidon damage. It stacks well with Lava and Voltaic skins, which one's a damage over time stats effect, and the other is just simply a damage boost. It also enables easier economy sniping, especially on barricades mode, where the enemy has to cut through a 5000 HP barricade just to reach you, and it also gives better damage per second against tankier units. The damage boost also boosts the damage of Golden Archidon when controlled, granting a triple-digit headshot damage, which is nothing to scoff at, especially for 150 gems compared to what the tournament players use in terms of spells. And the only really downside I can see of it is it's a bit of a selfish avatar, as it only benefits a single user controlled Archidon in comparison to aiding multiple units like the previous two. In third place, we have the Miner avatar. Depositing gold gives an extra bonus from doing so, and this said deposited gold can be stacked with the gold skin variant of any statue. And the value of Miner avatar is heavily increased in both Super Deathmatch and Gold Rush, since in Super Deathmatch you don't start with any miners automatically like other game modes. You have to buy them from the 3 gold waves the game gives you. And sometimes the AI used to sometimes not even get one, so you had a massive advantage in between gold waves by having a consistent source of gold, while the AI probably has like 1 or 2 miners while getting a bunch of other units. Moving on, in Gold Rush you get 14 miners to start with and a whole bunch of gold on the field, which all of that stacks together for a bunch of gold from the first deposit alone. And since you're getting so much gold from both the avatar itself and the statue skin, if you have it equipped, you can put upgrades that you use to boost your economy into other units, and just fully rely on the passive from those two to stack together and keep your army running. Oh, and before I forget, it also stacks with the double sword statues, since they increase the duration of... I'm too lazy to open my phone right now to see the name of the spell, but Gold Rush, the spell that makes your miners work twice as fast and have double the mag space, for 20 seconds, boosted to 40 seconds, and the deposited gold boost is also affected by that too. I just realized it's whenever the miner fills its bag is when you get the boost, not whenever they deposit the gold. That's the statue skin passive that does that. Point still stands up. And number 2, we have the Magical Avatar, which gives them double their max health and lets them summon 2 minions at a time instead of 1. Their doubled HP stacks with the health boost from Voltaic and Vamp skins, which of course makes them have even better survivability, and helps deal with Surge... I did not put this properly. But it helps deal with salvage skins' HP decrease, which is in itself is around 10%, but it's still, it's like 190% more HP rather than just 90%. Anyways, it enables Magikill to survive Archon statue, boosted Archon rain, and earthquakes from Hacker.exe's final boss. Although the Archon statue rain one is a bit inconsistent because that one's RNG based, so they could get lucky and only get hit by like 1 arrow, or they get hit by 3 and pretty much still go down. It also lets them take more damage over time from Blazing Statue, and if they get hit by user controlled burn from a character like Guy or Ruthless's Archons. Vanston's lifesteal also gives them significantly more survivability since they have more fuel in the tank to get healed more, and since their blasts can be boosted and ignore block, they always pretty much guarantee a massive health boost. And I don't have it on my notes here, but the minion uptime enables them to cover more AoE attacks from enemy Magikill minions and anything else with the big AoE attacks. I'm saying attacks too much. Or like Final Boss and Griffin the Great as well. So you get more meat shields, and your Magikill survive much more. And yep, that's it. I need to stop talking. And of course, at number 1, we have the Giant Avatar, which gives Giants a guaranteed block every 3rd hit that they take, a decrease to their cost, and a faster build time. The cost decrease stacks with Leafs and Salvage skins cost decrease, allowing the cost to drop all the way to either 1012 cost with Leaf skin or 956 cost with Salvage skin. Blocking every 3rd hit also enables extreme survivability. It has no limits against what it can block. It can even block burn and poison damage ticks. Increased training speed lets you get Giants out quicker, especially as for normal deathmatch, which grants 10,000 gold at the start, and of course doesn't really do much in Super Deathmatch, but the gold cost is a great benefit. And these buffs also stack with the Giant Statue's boosts, which gives them more. Well, the Giant Statue gives more damage, size, and health, which is all boosted by I think 20%, if I remember correctly. And these buffs also apply to Griffin the Great if you ever want to use him in the tournament round, which makes him even more of a beast. Just don't try to use him against other Griffin the Greats or Hacker.exe's final boss, because him doing, I think, 500, some stupid amount of damage while he user controls the final boss is not going to let Griffin the Great be able to do much. That is unless it's like one army versus just the final boss with Griffin the Great helping. Also wanted to say before finishing this video that it took me a really long time to do this because I kept getting distracted from my friends inviting me to play Night Rain a bunch, and also a little bit of procrastinating because I want to keep using my voice for more videos. But the problem is, over the week I have to wait until like the afternoon to actually record them, and that's assuming I don't get preoccupied with anything else. And over the weekend, my friends are a lot more active, which means, I get on Night Rain a lot earlier, then I completely forget. Anyways, here's a funny clip from one of the sessions.